Guys, so today I'm going to talk to you about why Indian food is bad for white guys. Now, the reason is quite simple. Now, white guys such as myself, pale-skinned, we tend to have quite a bland diet. Our nutrition, whatever you want to call it. There's a Chinese guy staying at the house I'm staying at. There it is. And he himself said that, when he came to China, he was surprised at how little spices there were. He felt like his parents were punishing him or something, And that's the thing, us Irish guys, we're not used to eating a lot of spices. Irish guys, Northern European guys, so this could also be British guys, French guys, German guys, Dutch guys, Finnish guys, alright? So we're not used to it, alright? But then these Indian guys come in to our countries, and they build these Indian restaurants, and then you eat from these Indian restaurants, and you're consuming so much spices that your body can't handle it. You're eating so much, and what happens, that leads to digestion issues. Okay? Now, I had a cold recently. I think it's because I was eating too many spices. Three of the 6 people staying in this house are Indian, and they're encouraging me to eat more spices and stop eating such bland food. And so I'd be like there pouring pepper on my meal, and they'd be like, more. That's what they were like, okay? But they didn't take into consideration that I'm not used to eating those kinds of spices. I'm not capable. My digestion system hasn't adapted to eating that amount of spices, okay? So yeah, I ate that food, and what happens? My digestion went terrible. I wasn't able to digest the food I was eating, and that's how I got the cold. I think it's because but the vitamins and minerals in my body weren't being digested, and I was going maybe a little bit low on certain nutrients, and I got the cold, and I was like, whoa, what the fuck did I do wrong here? I haven't been sick since I quit veganism. I was like, this is a bit weird. But yeah, I think it's from the spices. Okay. I haven't had any spices since Saturday, but then I had an Indian meal Wednesday night, which is last night. I went to my mother's house and had a Bombay pantry, and I was like, once a week's fine, it's alright, just because I'm going on a bit of a cleanse from spices. I'm going to at this stage, but no, it doesn't work like that. It's not a case of, it's just one meal. No, it's many meals, because you eat that. I ate that meal yesterday, and I'm still paying the price today. Do you know what I mean? I think it takes about 24 hours for my body to digest a meal like that, and so all the meals I've had since then, I might as well not have eaten at all, because my body's just not really digesting the nutrients properly. So I've learned the hard way. Now, if you want to, there's nothing wrong with introducing spices to your diet, but you have to do small amounts, small doses, if you're not used to it, okay? Same with running. The pro runners, they run 120 miles a week. That's fine for them. They're used to it. They've adapted. They didn't start off at 120 miles a week. They slowly built up, right? So if you're sedentary, obese, if you have a history of maybe being a bodybuilder or powerlifter, and you want to go into running all of a sudden, you got to start off with small doses. On your first day, don't go out for 15 miles, alright? Maybe, if you can do 2, that's okay, even. But build up on that slowly, very slowly, okay? Same with spices, okay? So, you get these people, and they're eating all these Indian meals, and they're like, hey, look at me, I'm healthy now. No, you're not healthy if you're digesting about 2% of the food you're eating, okay? So, yeah, it's all about dosages. Alright, people say, water is good for you. You can't drink too much water. You can't drink too much water. There is a such thing. Now, you can drown. Water can kill you. Getting killed is not healthy, is it now? But you can't survive without water either. So it's all about the dosage. You gotta just try to drink the right amount of water. Okay? So you can check this. You can check your piss color. They say, you want it to be clear, but if it's completely clear, that means you're overhydrated. If it's dark yellow, that means you're dehydrated. So you want it to be like nearly clear, but you want it to be a little bit yellow. If that's the case, if that's the color of your piss, you're at the right level of hydration. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna start being very cautious with my spices now. Small doses. I'm not gonna eat at any more Indian restaurants because my body isn't able, my digestive system isn't able for it. Okay. All right. Do you understand me? Man, fucking hell, if I was eating like those Indian lads, if I was eating the meals they're eating, jeez, I'd be dead by now. Do you know what I mean? Because they say that in India, the meals we have in Indian restaurants are actually very bland compared to the food they eat in India. So yeah, I'm not saying you shouldn't eat spices, but if you're not used to eating it, just be cautious. Small doses, you know. Everything has its time and place in life, if you know what I mean.